It's a big day, of course, the Sandown 500, not just the Group A's. There's Formula 4, the Holden Cup. Sports Sedans is next, though. Let's go to Craig Danier.
Racing in round 3 of the White Horse Truck Parts Australian Sports Sedan Championship, and John Briggs in the Honda Prelude well away. Interesting cars in this mix, Howard Marsden.
Yeah, 650 horsepower between 900 and 1100 kilograms, about 2 seconds a lap faster than the Group A boys. Excellent little vehicles. Big
brake lock up to there from Danny Osborne as he came in under the Shell Bridge, but you've got Briggs in the Honda Prelude, leading Kerry Bailey in the Supra, who's running second in the Australian Sports Sedan Championship. Field of 12 cars at this stage. You've got Monterosso in the Ford Escort. Big V8 engine Ford Escort running second, but that's Briggs, the Honda Prelude. A lot of money spent on this car, over 600 horsepower, as you say, and very fast.
The size of the cars is now getting important. The Prelude and the Escort, smaller cars in the Supra, then the Commodores. These little cars with 650 horsepower seem to be the way to go.
Bailey now, up behind Monterosso. An old Ford Escort body, but a brand new engine, developing a lot of power, and really has been around a long time, car number 2. We'll follow him around the track. He's been around for a long, long time, Monterosso. Comes from South Australia, a mid-mounted Chev 350 engine, top speed of some 290 kilometres per hour, has a Hewland 5-speed transaxle. Body is made up of aluminium, fibre, glass and steel. And a car that is struggling to keep Bailey's Supra behind him.
Yes, that transaxle will just explain. We've got the engine at the front, but the gearbox is at the back across the back axle. That gets better weight transfer between the cars, better balance. Cars are very specialised.
Spent around $150,000. And a brake lock up from Monterosso. Yes, he's gone off into the sand. Plenty of power trying to drive it out of the sand pit. Back on the track. But what happened there, Howard? Came in too deep under brakes.
We were mentioning before, the Supra's better under brakes than the Escort. Better balance, longer chassis. So Monterosso had to push too hard on that occasion.
And Monterosso now, who unfortunately slid off as we saw earlier, was up to second, now back to third and fighting back. Quick lap time, 1:13.07, so not quite enough, I think, and not enough laps left in this race.
And he's only running at about the same speed as the first two runners. He's also having to get through the cars, so I think it's very difficult for him to improve on his third position.
620 horsepower comes from this car. Back with the race winner, John Briggs. 1 lap to go as he crosses the start-finish line here at Sandown. Stopped on the warm-up lap. They had to start the car to get it started, so he had to thread his way through the field, come back to take his position, but didn't miss off the restart. 266 kilometres per hour from the laser technology speed gun down the front straight at Sandown, so they are a very quick motor car, Howard.
Yes, that's a police laser unit we're using. Hopefully they don't see those sorts of speed on the road too often.
Well, if they do, you can bet you'd be on a long holiday, courtesy of Her Majesty. But John Briggs now, under the Holden Bridge, back end of Sandown circuit, nice and smooth, threading the car through the S's, comes down towards Dandenong Road corner, turns in nicely, not putting a wheel on.
As you said before, the car has been built and around for a long time. Briggs drives it very well. He knows this circuit very well. A good, smooth demonstration of how to win races.
So they're on their last lap here at Sandown for round 3 of the White Horse Truck Parts Australian Sports Sedan Championship. If Briggs wins this, he'll continue to lead the series. There's the second place getter, Kerry Bailey in the Supra, as John Briggs takes the checkered flag at Sandown, takes out the Sports Sedan win, does it by some 9 seconds over second place getter Kerry Bailey. Monterosso will finish third, Bob Jolly in the Commodore fourth, and Danny Osborne in the little Mazda RX-7 fifth outright.
Let's confirm those placings now from the Sports Sedans. John Briggs first in the number 9, Kerry Bailey, Monterosso, Bob Jolly and Chris Clearahan. They were your top 5. After the sedans, of course, we'll have much more action for you from the Sandown 500, the big race day this afternoon.